They have approached Babu Owino on several occasions so that Babu can work with government, but Babu has refused and has said clearly that he wants to work for Kenyans. And therefore, because of that reason, there is a meeting that was held last week, a meeting that involved serious stakeholders in this country, and they were asking how Babu Owino can be put down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Babu Owino speaking after he had gotten threatened from the president's agencies, that is the state agencies, including the ESCC. Now, one thing I was able to learn from there is that Babu Owino is, first of all, showing that probably William Ruto is interested to work with him. That's number one. Number two, it's also clear that as we speak today, Babu Owino is getting intimidated by President William Ruto simply so that he can work with him. Now, on this video here today, first I want to note that it is normal for rebels of President William Ruto to get such kind of intimidation. But it is not normal for William Ruto to call someone to work with him. There's always a plan behind that. So on this video here today, I want to take you through on why I feel strongly that President William Ruto is interested to work with Babu Owino and he wants him seriously. But before I take you through, please, if this is the first time you're watching my videos, kindly make sure that you subscribe, like, and comment, because that is the best support you can always give this channel. Let me dive into the topic today. Number one is my list is because of the youthful nature of Babu Owino. We have to admit that Babu Owino is among the best youthful leaders we have in the country. And William Ruto having such a youth leader on board, first, it will attract the entire youth fraternity to his side. He might not attract everyone, but at least he will have a certain good percentage of youths who will come to William Ruto because of Babu Owino, more especially from Luo Nyanza. So therefore, Babu Owino working with President William Ruto will help William Ruto increase his basket of votes. Now, also, we have to admit the fact that Babu Owino, being youthful, he also has some influence on most of the youths across the country who are not from Luo Nyanza. If you look at, for instance, his fame, it did not just start when he became a member of parliament. It became famous because when he was working as the Sonu chairperson, he actually managed to help youths across the country. For millennials, they can tell you that. When he was in university, he ensured that people have gotten help in time because of his efforts. So therefore, as we speak today, William Ruto knows that Babu Owino is key because he will bring huge numbers on his side. That is why I seriously want to work with him. Number two thing I want to say here, after being a youthful person, is the personality and, of course, the performance. The personality from the sense that when it comes to the campaigns, we all know that Babu Owino went to 280 constituencies to campaign for Raila Amolo Odinga out of 290. Now, Babu Owino said it himself. First, that means very well that Babu Owino, he is a very strong person to come to William Ruto's campaign. He can finance his travels and he can campaign seriously for William Ruto. When he takes the mic to speak in a crowd, you can see how he lights the crowd, how he excites people, how he speaks with a lot of eloquence. That is what William Ruto is lacking, considering that he does not have people like Ndindi Nyoro. He does not have people like Gachagua. He needs more other people who are able to speak to the people. And Babu Owino is the person he needs on board. Another thing we have to say that this is your loyalty. If Babu Owino decides to be loyal, he becomes very loyal. He's very loyal to Raila Amolo Odinga to an extent that he can do anything for him. And he has actually put it online all over that he is very loyal to Baba and he loves and respects Baba a lot. So the fact is that having such kind of loyalty is not easy. So William Ruto, probably this can also attract him, that having Babu Owino of that caliber, they sit down and agree on one or two, it can give him huge support that can be able to propel him far come 2027. Now, also, Babu Owino, another thing that I can say about him, it's because of the votes that William Ruto is targeting in 2027. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to put it here very clear and know that William Ruto lost Mount Kenya. That was almost 4.5 million votes plus. He lost some Mount Kenyan MPs so far. He also lost Gachagua, a grassroots mobilizer. He needs a region to replace that. And the first region in his list is that one controlled by Baba. That is the Luo Nyanza. This region can give him 2 million votes. But now without Babu Owino, is not going to get more than 50% of those votes. Why? Babu Owino, there are people who subscribe to his side more than even Raila Amolo Odinga. In this age, the youths, most of them, who have seen Babu Owino, because of his performance, because of charisma, Babu Owino has attracted so many youths towards his side. So this kind of generation, the Gen Z and the millennials, they really like Babu Owino and they subscribe to his ideologies. Babu Owino's loyalty also attracts more Luo youths on board. But without Babu Owino, William Ruto will not get these votes from him because Babu Owino also has a person like Kalonzo he can support. So therefore, without Babu Owino, William Ruto knows very well that he cannot be able to bank on Luo votes 100%. That's why he needs him. Also, considering the fact that Babu Owino is among the most popular Luo votes, Luo leaders. You know, even after Raila Amolo Odinga had announced to go to AUC, Babu Owino went to Luo Nyanza to conduct a simple campaign just to gauge himself. And as he was moving around, he showed that he can be the kingpin after Raila Amolo Odinga leaves. So he said, if Baba leaves, Babu comes in. That was the clear thing that was happening. And actually, even most of the leaders around Raila Amolo Odinga did not like this. They even started attacking Babu Owino. And as a result, that's why we realized Babu Owino does not occupy any seat in the ODM hierarchy of leadership, and is also not liked by ODM people. And as we speak today, he is not even working with ODM when it comes to its activities across the country. A clear indication that Babu Owino has issues with people around Raila Amolo Odinga. Ladies and gentlemen, having such a person on board, that's the only way William Ruto can be guaranteed is going to get 100% votes from Luo Nyanza, or even 90% at least. It's important to have him on board. Another thing I want to say here, the issue to do with performance. Babu Owino, after Raila Amolo Odinga, after Uhuru Kenyatta, and after Ruto, had lost Ndindi Nyoro, he needs someone like Ndindi Nyoro, that's Babu Owino, so that at least he can associate himself with performance. You know? Performance in the sense that William Ruto's government has been deemed to be poorly performing. And now having someone like Babu Owino who is performance oriented because he was named as the best member of parliament in the entire country. And you know his performance is unique because he won the best without being with Ruto, without being with the government, meaning that he is very smart in what he does. So therefore, Babu Owino will attract people to his side, those who believe that because of Babu Owino and his performance, I'll be able to vote for Ruto. So that is why basically Ruto is seriously interested to have Babu Owino on board, because he knows he'll be able to at least replace Ndindi Nyoro, and also at least will be able to do very well in the campaigns. So checking all these attributes of Raila Amolo Odinga, Babu Owino, and William Ruto, you can realize that there's going to be great impact in the campaigns. But now William Ruto knows very well that without Babu Owino, Raila Amolo Odinga will not be that strong. Why am I saying this so? If you check critically, Raila Amolo Odinga is now old, and he needs people who are close to Raila Amolo Odinga to help in the campaigns come 2027. And that is Babu Owino can be able to do that. Junet Mohamed cannot do it without Baba. Opiyo Wandayi cannot do it without Baba. Hassan Joho cannot do it without Baba. But Babu Owino, because of popularity, he can be able to attract so many people across the country. That's why William Ruto needs him. Now, to campaign in Luo Nyanza itself and get the votes 90%, you need Babu Owino to go and speak Luo, speak there and ask people to support him. Because this is a person who is really strong on his way and on how he does his own things. Lastly, it's an issue to do with Nairobi. William Ruto does not want to lose Nairobi. And he knows very well that if Babu Owino comes for the gubernatorial seat, he has complicated things for Sakaja completely and William Ruto and Raila Amolo Odinga. As we speak today, William Ruto is benefiting from Sakaja's gubernatorial seat in Nairobi. There are tenders given right, left, and center to William Ruto's friends. And as we speak today, things are happening and people are becoming rich. And Nairobi, I'm very sure it is the source. But now, if Babu Owino comes on board and wins the seat, meaning Sakaja is going home and all those tenders are going to be cancelled, the fact remains William Ruto and his people are going to be affected immensely. Ruto cannot afford to lose the gubernatorial seat in Nairobi. Now, how is it going to happen? If Babu Owino comes on board, he will take all the low votes in Nairobi. That one, there's no doubt about it. Raila Amolo Odinga, there are people he cannot speak to, especially those in Nairobi youths. They are not going to subscribe to Raila Amolo Odinga's agendas. I'm very sure. It is Babu, the first thing. The second thing, if you look at it critically, if Babu Owino comes and then you go to the tribal numbers, Babu Owino will take the low votes. If not 100%, let's talk of 60%. And then you'll take the Kamba votes because I saw Kalonzo endorse him. And then Timo Wanyonyi comes up as a gubernatorial seat aspirant, is likely going to take all the Luya votes. And as a result, Sakaja will be left with Kikuyu votes alone. And we all know that the Kikuyu votes have left Sakaja. What does that mean to Sakaja? He's going home. in 2027. I don't know what is your take as far as this is concerned, but I feel those are the reasons as to why William Ruto wants Babu on board. My name is Abel Mukwa. Please let me see your comments on the comment section now. Why you think William Ruto wants Babu Owino. See you next time.